APS is a very important public agency that helps maximize the independence and the quality of life of our seniors, whom Sonoma County values very highly.
Hi, I'm looking for Dolores.
Yes, this is Dolores.
Hi, Dolores. My name is Rosa.
Nice to meet you, Rosa.
I'm a social worker with the County of Sonoma.
Okay.
I was wondering if you have a few minutes to chat with me. We received a call of concern about what's happening in your home.
My job at APS is to receive reports of concern by telephone, over the computer, sometimes by fax. Reports come from a variety of people. Some people are mandated to report, such as doctors and nurses. Some are from concerned neighbors, friends. Some are from family members. Some people have observed an elder who doesn't seem to be taking care of herself well anymore. For example, she looks unkempt. She is confused when they speak with her. She may have some injuries on her face that they observe.
During an investigation, I conduct unannounced home visits to the client's home and offer a private interview with the client. Each client has a right to a private interview, and this is so that the client can speak freely. During this interview, my job is to gather information regarding the alleged abuse and offer services to help keep the client safe at home. Our investigations typically last 30 days. However, sometimes there are service plans that require the case to remain open for a little longer, but the investigation is typically closed within 30 days.
Primary concern of the social worker is assessing risk at all times, actually, from the beginning of the case until the end. We're looking at the risk that's being presented in the reports and determining how best to respond to those.
In the process of taking a report, or indeed when the social worker is conducting their investigation, if they receive information that makes them think that a crime has occurred, for example, physical abuse of assault, perhaps financial abuse with some evidence that comes to us, we're mandated by law to make a report to law enforcement.
Dolores, I'm going to leave this folder with you. It has different information. It has a pamphlet of our agency. You're right.
Surprisingly, there are many services in the community that our citizens aren't aware of.
I'm here with different referrals and resources in the community that may help you. I'm going to leave my business card with you if you have any questions, concerns, or forgot to mention.
Having said that, not all needs can be met, and often we do find that there are gaps in the services that elders need to live independently in our community. But what we do is we partner with that person to find the services that best match their needs. And some examples of those community agencies that we collaborate with might be law enforcement, hospitals, the ombudsman.
Clients have the rights to refuse our services. Our services are completely voluntary. However, in some cases, when we suspect that a crime has occurred or we have information that reflects that a client may be too severely impaired to make this informed decision of refusing services, we continue with our investigation. And a lot of the times when I'm faced with a client who's afraid to talk to me, I like to let them know that they're in control, that at any point of the interview, they can tell me to leave and I will respect their decision. We're there to offer support and education of services in the community that they may be unaware of. So with the client's permission, we come up with a service plan to help stop the abuse that is occurring, help reduce the risk, and offer support to the client for whatever problem they are facing. So ultimately, at APS, our goal is to stop the abuse, to reduce risk, and to offer support to the client and their families. We are here to offer our support and make sure that they live longer and safer at home.